Hello. Happy Monday. Or not. Because no one likes Monday. All my homies hate Monday. Hello, Padkey and 21. Blanket Turtle. EMS. Coconut Cookies. Siren. Hello? Hello? Hello, everybody? Nah, it's Monye because it's Panda Day. Okay. Fair. Weather sure is happening outside. Wait, what's happening by you, TMS? It's just been kind of... I don't know, hot here. I think it's supposed to rain later? Yay, tornadoes, my favorite. How are you guys doing? How is everybody? We're just gonna play this game today. So, okay. If I'm being honest, part of me doesn't feel like playing that. Well, I was prepared to play this and then I had tech troubles and now I'm grumpy, but I'm fine, I'll live. But now I'm like, fuck this game. I don't know, but I want to get it out of the way. I want it to leave me alone. Hey 21, how are you doing? Did you guys have a good weekend? What did I do? Well, what did I do? I had to hurry up and finish the end of Honkai, like, 1.2 because I needed to do that one quest that was ending on Sunday. The one, like, event thing or whatever. I was pretty much at the end of, like, the 1.2 update and then I just didn't even film. Like, I don't feel like finishing this. You're doing good. You watched Evo finals? Oh, nice. Did you enjoy it? I watched like very, very little. You've been coughing a lot? Oh no. Do you have a cold, 21? You caught a cold, so you've been suffering all weekend? No. You got new shoes? Nice. Aw, you're waiting for them to call you about Kitty's ashes. Aw. I mean, I vacuumed the floor. I mopped the kitchen. I live a very exciting life. I continued playing The Great Ace Attorney because I've had that game for like 1,000,000 years now and I just keep putting off playing it. Started Baldur's Gate, nice. You weren't all that interested in the Guilty Gear matches and Street Fighters were super fun. Nice. Oh wait, we need to kick. Does that even count? I don't think that counted, but whatever. Yeah. Ew. Good enough. Never mind. Am I enjoying it? I am enjoying it. The problem with Ace Attorney for me, it's also Spectral, how are you doing? The problem with me for Ace Attorney is that for years, it was the game I played right before I went to bed. So like it got to the point where I did that, like it got into such a habit that whenever I play the game, I just get sleepy. So I tend to only play it at night, like right before I go to bed. That way, if I get sleepy, well, I just go to bed. But yeah, if I try to play it any other time, then yeah. You're gonna make a necklace that has some ash in it for your girlfriend. Aww. I'm sorry about your kitty. I hope you guys are doing as best as you can be doing. Sounds silly to say, I hope you guys are doing okay, because I mean, yeah, probably not. Guilty Gear matches. Wait, why was the crowd booing him? You remember coughing for a year and it was not fun? And the specialists said they don't know either. They were just like, you're just coughing, we don't know why. That's kind of yikes. I don't know if they know why he does it or why it happens, but like Ross's dad, like whenever he would get sick, like if he got sick towards the end of the year or whatever, he would have like a cough for like the rest of winter, which is always weird. Oh my god, can y'all get out of the way? Get out of my way. What does the tweet say? Okay, I'm the dude right in front of you. Thank you. Oh, it's the... I know why. No, it's because I was singing earlier. I was recording, and I didn't turn the reverb off. So you just have to listen to me reverb for a while. I think wait. Trying to think of when I would have time to do it. Probably up here. Or I actually might have time to do it here. Think I have enough time? There we go. Bro, I'm fucking crying the way the camera pans across. What did I just pick up? Well, I don't know what I picked up. Fucking crying the way the camera pans across the audience after he wins and nobody is happy with a picture of the crowd at— Wait, why? Is he just— is he a terrible person or something? Like, did I miss something? He is a terrible person? Wait, like for real? Wait, then why did they even let him compete? If he's been banned from somewhere else, why is he even competing? You're doing good, just at work, counting down the hours till you meet your waifu? Yeah. Honestly, okay, I'm kinda— I've been trying to resist, like, I really want to pull for Blade, but, like— I already said I wasn't, but I sit there and I'm like, but I could do it. I'm like, no. He's a really solid player, but wow, is he something. So, okay, wait, hold on. What did he do to get banned? I'm just nosy. But yeah, I was, I recorded myself singing, Amadocho Lullaby because that was one of the songs I wrote down from the last karaoke that people wanted me to learn, or that I was requested to sing, but I don't know the song. That's what I did today after work. Hyper racism, bullying, ableism. Honestly, I gotta track down a list. Oh my god, someone made a list. I know, it was like, there's a list, oh god. When you're such a shithead, somebody's made a list. With a list, that motherfucker shouldn't have been able to compete. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, if no one— like, if everyone is so unhappy about it, I don't even understand why he's able to compete. Oh, Akiyama, you gotta go this way, buddy, not backwards. Akiyama, what is in the wall there? I swear, there's something— there has to be like a zombie or something in that wall. Because sometimes he just like looks at it for some reason and I don't know why. Alright. Hyper aggressive, toxicity, bullying, very poor sportsmanship even on stage. Targets specific players and communities, intimidating newcomers, making fun of players, illnesses and disabilities, and it keeps going. Nice, he sounds like a great guy. I would rather flip burgers at McDonald's than stream Ultimate if it paid the same amount. Okay, what? He sounds like a piece of work. Yeah, I'm still confused at why he's allowed to compete if, like, everyone dislikes him this much. Like, you don't get a dislike from everybody this deep without doing some, like, heinous shit, you know? So then, like, why is he even allowed to compete is what I don't understand. How the fuck did he get into Evo? Yeah, that's what I want to know. Like, I don't get it. They probably don't have any rules, wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, Siren, that wouldn't surprise me. And honestly, it seems like a lot of places take that mentality and it kind of pisses me off. Like, I don't know. I guess, like, if you feel like they were... Like, if you feel like they were banned for, like, some bullshit reason or something, like, okay, why did it not split? What the fuck? The fact he's banned from competing competitively in his home country is so wild and funny, yeah. So wait, he's... Is he Swedish? Is that what you said? Yeah, that is kind of funny. He's banned in his home country, but he can come here and compete. Oh wait, no, oh, we already did that. Oh, I wanted to... Okay, we'll do that backwards, that's fine. He also 3-0'd everyone in Strive, at least from what you caught, but some actual good Evo sets. Wait, is that all he plays is Strive? Like he doesn't play anything else? Just pull for both and use my credit card, whatever. But I want the next 3 characters. I want Kafka, 5-star Don Hung, and Fu Huan, however we actually say her name. Shout out to Chipotle. See, okay, honestly, I don't know if I ran into somebody as bad as the way he sounds, but from what, in my experience, dealing with people like that is hard, especially if they're really good at the thing. So like if it's like a competition and they're really good at it, because like the only way really to shut them up is to beat them. But if they're really fucking good, then it's like... And even then, some people are just so fucking egotistical that even if you beat them, they're not gonna shut up, so... They'll just be like, you cheated. Ego, you say? I don't know. I do like Blade though, from like the tests and stuff, and also the event. I thought he was cool, but no, I need Kafka so I can have another fucking lightning user and be like, what am I gonna do with her? Too much electric. Dude, okay, wait. I was, what was I doing? I don't know. I was playing Honkai earlier, and I went into like the support list, and I found this dude. This dude's, Locha had over 4,000 attack. And I was like, yo, what the fuck? Actually, I wonder how many Eidolons he had too. I didn't even think to look at that. Hey, Star Soldier. The crowd for Street Fighter 6 was probably
Backbreaker 3601 gifted a tier 1 sub to Stream Elements. They have given 8 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you, Backbreaker, for gifting a sub to Stream Elements.
Good.
I'm sure the bot will make good use of it. Actually, technically, yes. Or well, I need to resurrect my bot now that I think about it. Thank you for the gift sub. So like, okay, you can, if you have like the plugin, you can rename the Stream Elements bot. But like a long time ago it broke, and then I think they fixed it, but then I never put it back. Just roll on all of them with credit cards is what you're doing, Spectral Dove. Am I gonna name it PandaBot? Its name is... I believe its name is Mecha Panda. Or Jesus. Wait, Stream Elements bot was subbed before? It says 2 months now. Who bought the first sub for the bot? I know why people do it. It just makes me kind of giggle when there's like a bot in someone's channel that's had like a sub for like over a year. And it makes sense so like they can use like the channel's emotes. But I don't know, it hits me funny. Dead Souls pain. Yeah, I would like to be done with any percent. Sir, get out of my way. Alright. At some point, the guy was playing. I'm glad everyone had a good time watching it. Wait, Spectral, are you gonna roll for all of them then? Like, really? Actually, you've gotten all of them so far, right? All of the banner characters? Hey Boris, how are you? That's so weird. I noticed there that when the introduction for the monkey boy pops up, if you try to hold forward, he faces like some weird direction when you come out of the introduction. But if you don't basically hold forward right until it like starts to go off screen, then you're facing the right way, and I don't get it. Okay. Ow, that's rude. Modern, competitive, viable, let's go. You're not that level of play. Yeah, you'll never see me playing fighting game. The only fighting game I played probably the most is I don't know. When I was little, it was Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Wait, how did all the barricades break that quickly? What happened? Because the grenade would hit the last one, but not the top ones. Alright. Only fighting game you know how to play is Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur looks good, but yeah, I've played it, but I don't know how to play it. Oh my god, sir. Hey, get out of my fucking way. He couldn't even give me... Couldn't even give me a steel block. What a rude motherfucker. Alright. And I played a lot of Mortal Kombat for, I don't know, one of the ones for PlayStation. Replayed a fuck ton. And Tekken. I think like Tekken 1, 2, and 3, and then after that, I just fell off the face of the earth. Oh, I didn't realize I could flip the camera around while I'm falling. Okay, well today I learned. I've only been running this game for like a year now. Alright, come on, Nagama. No, don't reload. What is he doing? Why is he like this? I swear to God. Yeah, you know what's weird about Mortal Kombat? I feel like the new one, it's like even worse. Like, how could you like way more gory and extreme? Oh yeah, so I mean, yeah, sure, that's what they're known for, but I feel like they took it even further, and I'm just kind of like, ew. Let me in. How did there? Can you get out of my way? Go away. Okay. Bonk. I wasn't expecting him to die, but that works for me. They showed off a returning character. Finisher is rough to watch, yeah. Oh, this guy. Alright, up we go. Looks pretty good, but that fatality is super brutal. Yeah. I guess my question too is like, are they still like, cause I felt like before I was just kind of like whatever about it because I felt like they still looked really cartoony. But I feel like if it gets like too realistic looking, then it's just like bleh. Not that it's like realistic, but I don't know. I feel like in the past it was like really cartoony, to me anyway. Oh, okay. Where are you going? Oh, he flipped around. I think it's because the models are starting to look more realistic, and as the games go on, so the fatalities are getting worse to look at. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I guess I didn't reopen tits. Your day is ruined. I had to restart my computer. I had everything open and I had to restart because like uh YouTube Studio just didn't want to work. What did I pick up? Maybe it's also the situation some fatalities with the character in. How are you doing, Kay? Yeah. Good. I'm glad you're doing good. So if you guys were here last stream for Akiyama's sub-stories, and there was the one sub-story where I was just like, yo, what the fuck? So basically, there was a sub-story line where, this guy wants a loan, so, you know, Akiyama does his Akiyama stuff, and he gives him a test. This guy he, like, fails the test, like, 3 times, and, like, every time he fails the test, he's like, no, it's okay, this time I'll do it, like, just give me another test, like, give me another chance. So Akiyama gives him another chance, and this goes on for, like, 3 times. And then, after I think he passes his last one, he's like sitting in the room with Akiyama. He's like in Akiyama's office with him, the guy who finally passed his test. And a lady comes in and she wants a loan. But instead of getting like the other guy got like more of like a business oriented loan, which sure makes sense based on like what he came in to do, but both women in the same sub story got basically got tasked with finding a job in Kamurocho. The first woman was 3 hours, the next woman was 30 minutes. But basically the problem is just that the first woman who comes in who has 3 hours and couldn't find a job, Akiyama goes like, did you try the red light district, basically, you know, cabarets, stuff like that? And then she was just like, no, I don't want to do, basically, like, I don't want to work in the red light district, basically, like, she said she didn't want to do sex work, basically. And then he was like, well, sounds like you don't want it bad enough, basically, and then he told her that she failed, so she has to leave. Keep in mind that before this lady came in with her son. So this lady is standing there with her son while Akiyama is telling her this, by the way. And also, the reason why she came to begin with to get a loan is because she wanted to get away from her husband, who is abusing them emotionally, at least, and she said he gets violent, so I'm assuming also physical abuse. And I don't know, telling somebody who's been potentially like beaten by their husband and probably emotionally abused and is like mentally unstable to just, you know, oh, you didn't want to go get sex work just to find a job? Well, then you don't want it bad enough. Like, what? So needless to say, I have never finished that questline before. I've started it, but this is the first time I finished it, like the whole thing. But now I'm just like, you know, that kind of paints my image of Akiyama. And then I was kind of like, wait. It made me pause because then I was like, wait, what exactly does... Why? Because he's a very beloved character for the Yakuza fan base. So it's just like, why do people like him then? Like, they just excuse that sub-story, or they just don't care, or... But from my research, it basically came down to, oh, he's hot, so it's fine. Everyone's like, why do you like this character? Everyone's like, he's hot. I'm like, ah. Also, Nappa, how are you doing? No, I missed one shot. Now we have to watch both cars. Zombie game's going okay. Hey Kibble. How are you doing? And thank you for the good luck. But yeah, I don't know. Like, that just struck me as odd because, like, RGG themselves always gush about Akiyama, like, he's so cool and things like that. And I'm like, that seemed to be the consensus. There were some people who like him but did not like that sub-story and things like that, and I'm just like... But there was also a number of people who just didn't care, and I was just like, oh, okay. Neat. Heading to bed soon. I see. Well, I hope you sleep well when you go to bed. You're lonely? Oh no, I'm sorry, Napo. The mood. That's me at night, I don't know. I get very, melancholy at night. Welcome to your feelings about Boa Hancock in One Piece, and that's even her character. Yeah, you feel like... Wait, hold on, let me do this and then look. I feel like part of the problem that RGG went, we need something that is hard for women. The only option is sex work. Yeah, exactly, exactly, TMS. It's the same emotional delivery as telling that guy he should have fired some people. Yeah, exactly. No, you're exactly right. I honestly think they believe that it's the same. That it has the same emotional delivery, and it really doesn't. So yeah, I don't know. That's kind of yikes. Not to mention, like, I don't know. I felt like in general, Akiyama's sub-stories kind of sucked, in my opinion. Because that was 5 of them. That was 5 of the sub-stories, so that's basically like majority of his sub-stories. What sub-stories are we discussing? I'm talking about Akiyama's sub-stories in Yakuza 4. I'm talking about the quest line with Shiobata. Oh. Wait, no, I did want that. Okay, wait, I confused myself, but I did the thing correctly. Thanks, autopilot. I said oh like I did it wrong, but I did it right, so whatever. You're just gonna go with consensus that main story and sub-stories have a type of hella disconnect. I mean, they do... I feel like they do in some game. Like, for example, like... I can't remember if it's... I think it's Judgment. Maybe Lost Judgment as well, but... I know in Judgment, Yagami just comes off as, like, such a douchebag in the sub-stories. But he's... like, in the story, he's fine, so it's weird. Boa Hancock, whose introductory scene is her hunting a kitten and basically going, "You'll forgive me because I'm beautiful." Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's how people think about Akiyama. It's fine, he's hot. I think the reason why it bothers me so much is that he's a main character. And I'm not saying like main characters can't be flawed, but I don't even... Yeah, that's a flaw. That's a fucking flaw, alright? I don't know. That's certainly a flaw. And then the worst part too is that when I was like watching people talk about it, they kept saying things like, "Oh, that's just how Akiyama is. That's how he does his tests and stuff. It'll make sense as you continue." I'm like, no, not really. Doesn't really make sense. But then I actually found somebody who basically said that they liked Akiyama when he wasn't doing his like loan shark stuff. So I'm like, oh, so you mean like, but basically majority of the story you don't like. Yeah, no, I think they need to write more. I honestly think because they don't write them like, they don't write enough women characters, that I feel like it's worse. But then when they do write, I don't know, I think it's getting better because we have like Saiko. Oh, I didn't really... Where are you going? Main characters should have flaws because no one likes a perfect character. Yeah, but there's a difference between having a flaw and just being a fucking asshole that no one can relate to. And not even an asshole, like morally, like, fucked. And I don't know, maybe that's why people like him, because he's a douchebag, I don't know. Yeah, I would say that's very morally bankrupt of him to do. Come on, man, these sub-stories didn't happen Akiyama based. Yeah, that's what I mean. But that's the other thing though, is like most people don't play the sub-stories, right? So there's chances are they never saw the sub-story. I mean, I never saw them until on Friday. That was my first time seeing like the whole thing. And then, oh wait, I forgot about that part. Someone also compared, someone was like, how did they put it? They basically said something like, Akiyama is like, basically a smug, like, he's just supposed to be like a smug asshole. And then they compared him to Oda. I'm like, Oda is beyond a smug asshole. He was like literally trafficking women. What? Yeah, I can see similarities between Oda and Akiyama, but I don't think Akiyama is anywhere near as bad as Oda. Oda is on like a whole nother fucking level. All by himself. Oh my god. Well, bye Daigo, I guess. Alright, don't get mannequin. Alright, get mannequin. Let me, No, don't let him go. This way. Oda dies, everyone. Okay, anyway. Yeah, basically. To be honest, it's kind of a continuation of how he treats Hana, so you guess it checks out. I mean... Yeah, I guess so. That's fair, huh? And then everyone, I saw people mention too about the money the amount of money he was lending. And I'm like, that doesn't really check out though, because the men were also borrowing big amounts of money too. Not every man, but a lot of them were. So I don't know. I don't know if they were trying to make it sound like, oh, the women just had like really fucking weird tests, so because they were borrowing so much money, and I'm just like, no. Thanks, Daigo. Wait, you didn't... Why did it look like someone else was there? Oda only cared because he was gonna get caught by Tachibana. Yeah, exactly. That's the only reason why Oda cared. And it wasn't even, yeah, he didn't give a shit about Makoto, he cared about Tachibana. Not to mention he knew that, you know, Tachibana could probably kick his ass, so... Hey Pemmy, how are you? Man gave multiple chances to the guy who didn't even know how much he wanted to borrow in the first place. Yeah, and that's the thing that really got me, is that he gave that guy multiple chances. When he's so... He always claims that they only get one chance, but yeah, what is it with this guy? And then I never even thought about that, but someone made it even worse for me, because then they were like, oh yeah, think about his relationship with Lily. And then the part where they kiss, right? And then he's like, why didn't you pull away? And then everyone's like, oh, there was somebody in Reddit who was basically like, she didn't pull fucking away because she needed the loan. You were basically the barrier to her loan, so what if she didn't kiss you and then you failed her in her test? No, I mean, they made it worse, as in they brought up a good point. That's a good point, that his supposed relationship with Akiyama and Lily was just fucked. Especially when he's basically holding money over her head. Like, whether he would keep the money from her or not, because of her potentially not kissing him, we don't know, but I could see her in that position going with the kiss because she needs the money. Which then goes into the whole thing of women just getting jobs and being, you know, doing things they don't really want to do. Like, yeah, sure, the men didn't really want to do their test either, but they also didn't have a morally degrading test that I recall. Was there any men who got, like, a morally degrading test? I dodged too late. I mean, because there were, I would say that most of the time it was in Akiyama's favor. But there were people who agreed that basically for the same reasons that they didn't really understand why everyone liked him so much. Oh yeah, I don't know. It's just wacky. There was one, okay, this one kind of made me go, huh? But I mean, I guess so. There was one person who basically said they didn't like Akiyama because I guess he supported Mirei Park in 5, and I was like, I mean, okay. I guess. So it had nothing to do with 4. Just 5. Daigo. Why did Daigo... Why didn't you just stay where you were? Did that one guy die? Didn't. How is this guy still here? Oh yeah, I don't know. And I don't even remember... Actually, yeah, what did they change that to for English? The part where they were what I think in Japanese Akiyama basically says what, rape you, as in like the only I don't know how else you're supposed to take it. The only way I took it is that she was, hey Nona. What a time to rape. Yeah, the only thing I could take it as, I'm bitching about Akiyama right now. Thank you for the raid, Nona. Hey, Padkey, Aldrin, Garlic, Firelight, hello. The only way I can take it is that we can join you. Yeah, the only way I took that part of Akiyama saying that was because Hana was overweight and unattractive. That no one would ever rape you because of that. And I was just like, I just wanted to fucking go through the screen and strangle him. Good, Akiyama's the worst. Delicate You is how they did it, right? Is that their fix, I guess? Even though they left. So the thing about that though is they fixed it, right? Fix, I guess, for Western audiences, but you can still hear him say it in Japanese. Perfectly fine. How are you doing though? How are your runs, No? Wait, did you get a run going, No? Thanks, No. Thank you for 15 months, No. Oh wait, I'm still hitting pause, I don't need to anymore. Got one to chapter 4 and it died to dumb stuff. Subali. Akiyama gives everyone the chimpanzee urge to kill him. Yeah, like, just want to... So yeah, basically Too Long didn't read. The reason why everyone likes Akiyama is because he's hot. I guess he gets a free pass because he's hot. I don't know. Oh, I don't have any audio anymore. Cool. Akiyama cursed the run. Hey, can I have the audio? Thank you. He knew we were bashing him. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, if you position yourself right, he can pounce on Akiyama and just... you can basically use Akiyama's bait. So basically the scene I just talked about though with Akiyama and Hana, someone on Reddit mentioned that scene. Like, in the way they said it like... I don't know, it was one of those times where someone says something and I'm like, you realize that's making it worse, right? Like they were trying to argue for Akiyama and they literally just like shoved their own foot in their mouth. Our favorite subreddit, yeah. No, it was... What did they say? They basically said, like... the way they took it was that because Hana is fat, that Akiyama was basically saying that because Hana was fat, no one would want to she wasn't at risk of being raped because she was fat. And I'm like, that's not helping. Is that, I was just sitting there like, you think that's a good thing? I don't, what? Excuse me? I mean, it was Reddit, I guess, so should we be surprised? No, but yeah, I was like, Exactly, he said, you're so fat, why would any man want to violate you? Yeah, exactly, like, I don't... There were people who are basically just like me, who made a few threads. They were basically like, I don't understand why anyone likes Akiyama, and they basically stated pretty much all of the reasons I stated. And then some people, one person, at least they were honest, was just like, he's hot. I'm like, okay, well... I guess at least you didn't try to like do some like grandstanding, I guess. You're just like, oh well, there you go. Saying something dumb that backfires is a very Akiyama thing to do, to be fair. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong, Kimball. And that's the thing, that's what irritates me. And everyone's always like, Akiyama's so smart, wow. And I'm like, what do you mean he's an absolute dumbass when it comes to... when it comes to women? Those Ryuji fangirls are just unhinged. I mean... Look. All of Ryuji's violence, as far as I'm aware, is just against other men. He has some sort of moral code. Whether it makes sense, we don't know, but... You can fix him, right? No, I'm not fixing his ass. Ain't got time for that. Who's alive still? Well, you're dealing with the best whose favorite guy is you look. More of a Nishiki. Ah, Nishiki. The I can fix the meme is over my head. It's over mine too, because I'm just like, oh. Wait, I'm gonna get ammo. I don't know, because I've never sat there, looked at a guy who has potential issues and then go like, ah, yes, it's fine. I can fix this. Like, I don't know. I guess it's just supposed to be a joke, but... Oh, where did... There it is. Where did my love seat go? It's always this guy left. It's always Top Zombie. Alright, well, no, this time it was Crowbar Zombie. Because he's sad about Nishiki, I'm assuming, is why Padkey reacted that way. Can sympathize with that. You often look at women who have deep-seated issues and think you can fix them. Ushikatsu. There, I don't know. I didn't read one argument for Akiyama that I was like, okay, fair. None of them were helping. None of them were good. There were a few people who were like, I like him, but I don't like that sub-story. And I'm like, sure, I guess. Yeah, and I think I mentioned this earlier, but I think my biggest issue with Akiyama is just that, like, he's the main character. Like, I don't know. I don't generally... Look, the only asshole character that I have enjoyed playing is a goose. Okay, that's it. That's the only asshole character in a game that I've enjoyed playing as. It was a goose. Because in reality, the goose isn't actually an asshole. He's just seen as an asshole because he's been given human behaviors when he's not human and doesn't act like a human. He's just a goose. So I'm not sure if he's truly an asshole. Where? Oh my. No, wait, you're right here. I'm gonna miss it. Okay. Oh. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Where did the monkey boys go? There's one. I don't know where the other one went. Oh, I see him now. Did you like the Donut County record? I need to play that game still. Speaking of Tanimura, is there something specific that Tanimura does that you don't like? Because I can't remember. Froob. Hello. Thank you, Froob. Well, thank you for the raid. How was your stream? Oh yeah, were you doing Biorand again? Wait. 1, 2, 3. It was exhausting. Oh no, why? Did something happen? Like bad? Alright, BB. Oh, did I forget? Forgot. That might be helpful. Alright, stop. Can't ever say you looked at RE3 and wished it was more random. Nemesis on the lowest possible setting. He turned up about 60% of the rooms. Wow. Seed had 3 weapons to find. Magnum, grenade launcher, pistol, all at the end of the game? uh, the Magnum was in the graveyard. Nice. I don't think I know Resident Evil 3 well enough to do Bioran. Yeah, it puts enemies in rooms that they don't normally have them. Like I've heard people having like in OG2 having like a bunch of Mr. X's in a room and then they just like reset because they're like, yeah, fuck this.
Thanks for the follow.
Thank you for the follow. The Calistrix, hello. We went from running around with a knife to having over 100 magnum ammo. Nice. I don't think I ever realized, but the Yakuza is there. If they hit his... The one guy, when he swung the pipe hit a zombie, he was like, "Ora!" Come on, my dudes. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I have not yet. It looks interesting. Oh, Ryuji, what are you doing? Game gave you so many gunpowders, but you can't craft assault rifle rounds. Your default weapon? Oh no. Wait, we need to go this way. Enjoyed my hotfix round. Oh, thank you. Thank you for watching.
Thanks for the follow.
And thank you for the follow. No, that's fine. Use at least like a gun with more ammo next time. The bouncy ones show the name. Oh. To be honest, I forgot about it because half the time it doesn't work. But yeah, I can fix it. Actually, I don't know if I can fix it. Maybe I can. Because it might... I might be able to fix it if the thing treats them separately. Like, from, like, raid, follow, like, the different alerts. If it doesn't, then... I don't know. I might just have to turn it off. But thank you, Padkey. That's a good point. I appreciate it. I will have to look. I think I can turn it off though. And I feel like you can turn the names off too, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm drunk. Is everyone here? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, looks like we're not upgrading the rifle. Well, we have one more chance, I guess. Spent 30 minutes loading and brute forcing attempts to find a green gem. Yeah. I feel like that would take me so long. The worst thing, I guess, on that, like, similar note I've done is, for my birthday last year, I did a BizHawk shuffler of basically all 4 are OG RE2 scenarios at the same time. It wasn't confusing at all. We got some funny moments though. There was a few times where I like was setting up to like shoot a zombie and then like it shuffled. Yeah, I like the continued moments. Like I was Leon and I was in like one of the hallways and I was trying to do a headshot with the shotgun on a zombie and like right when I went to go shoot, it shuffled. So yeah, needless to say, by the time I got back, he just got bit instead of shooting the zombie. Including changing the game on every ring collected. Oh my god. What the f- That sounds really rough. Yeah, because mine, I think the lowest interval, I think it was like from 10 seconds to a minute. I think that's the amount of interval before it would change. There was some it felt like it took forever because like every time I got to play that scenario, it would like shuffle. So I was like, okay, well, never mind. Beep beep. But yeah, this run's been okay. Nagahama was an asshole. What else is new? Yeah, they were funny though. I just Thanks for the follow.
Thanks for the follow.
Yeah, I like the BizHawk Shuffler though. It was funny. I think wasn't Claire last though? So like when you had to do I feel like Claire A was the last one to be done, but maybe it wasn't. Not the map. We don't care about the map. But yeah, the Bio Rand looks like a lot of fun. Oof, I have like no points. I think we got a lot of cutie girl figures though, so it might not matter. Yeah, you should try the BizHawk Shuffler node. Another one that Resident Evil 1 could be fun too for the shuffler. But there's only like what, 2, so beep beep. Yakuza 5. All characters at the same time. Hmm. I don't have like any of these. Wait, did I not do the Uh-oh. Did I say no? I'm dumb. Derp derp. It's like, wait, where did everything go? We have enough for the shotgun. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if they'll ever do... Because I don't even know if... Because I know, like, it works for PS1 games, but I don't even know if it can do, like, PS2 games. Be interesting to see it on some computer games, but I don't even know if they've done that. Alright. I think this is going okay, mostly, for not having played in, like, a week. But yeah, I didn't really feel like resetting. Are you going all the way down there? Sir. Well, that's a very bad time to reload, but it's okay. We're gonna come out of this scene, it's just hellfire around us. Okay, we're okay. Yeah, it's really bad if you don't get the... I honestly don't know how that wasn't a problem, because like all of the Molotov zombies up there were still alive. Like every single one. You can get in a nice stun lock. Nah! Right. No rifle. Said super, so I got excited, but it was just super resilient resin. Oh, no. I want to reload. Hey Font, how are you doing? I was lucky. Very happy to have some days off. Work sucks. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Feel you there. I've been burnt out for a while. With work. Hey Pinecone. Oh, I'm sorry. Tits isn't open. I might have time to open it here. I didn't really have time to open it before. Finally have to play Mahjong in Yakuza 5. Nice. Did you have fun? Does one have fun playing Mahjong? Is Mahjong even fun? I mean, I think it's fun, but... I have time to open it here. Assuming it doesn't take forever. Or just freeze completely. There it goes. There you go. Work sucked for you too. You still don't have access to what you need for the new position. And the whole day was just anxiety related. Oh, I'm sorry, Salem. What the f- Why is she? Oh my god. She takes up the entire screen now. Alright, I guess just lay there. Sometimes you get reach, Batsu, Sumo, Pinfu, and it's fun, and sometimes you reload your save. Yeah. Why does Ryuji have a gun arm? Yes. That's why, yes. Because supposedly... Kiryu is the one who did this to his arm. According to him. It is explained, but the explanation is basically that during Kiryu and Ryuji's fight at the end of Yakuza 2, somehow Kiryu completely fucked his arm and it got amputated, I guess. And then he was on the run from the Omi Alliance because they wanted to kill him. And then, well, not even just them, but just people in general wanted to kill him. And yeah, I guess he needed a prosthetic, and for some reason the guy who made the prosthetic was like, hey, I should give you a gun arm. Because the same guy who made the gun arm is the guy who gives Kiryu his material rifle. Nice split. Hello? There we go. But that's it. That's the extent of the explanation. Kiryu destroyed his arm. He needed a prosthetic. The prosthetic dude decided that it would be neat to put a gun in his arm. Gun arm, fun arm. Okay, I'm leaving. What are you doing back there? Stop it. Wait, did that break his armor open? It did. Wait, what the fuck? Really, you fucker? Clearly the crafter is descended from the prosthetic creator from Sekiro. You had thought maybe the arm got messed up punching Kiryu in the final QTE, but you think that might have been the other arm? No, it was his I'm pretty sure it's his right arm that he used to punch Kiryu with. Or was it? I don't know. Maybe it was his left arm. I don't know. Be fair, normally during that QT, I'm worried about like fucking up the QT and dying. Unless it's OG2, then the QT is always the same. That was a gold. Well, we did one thing good this run. Actually, that was probably more of a gold than it even showed because the split was... Was it? I don't know. Maybe it's... Oh my god, please. Kiryu Kazuma. But yeah, I don't know. Obviously, if you've played OG2 or K2 and you've seen the end, you'd be like, huh? So it must just be an alternate universe, like, altogether. That's the only explanation. Though, I don't know, maybe Kiryu's forehead is so fucking hard that the bone in his arm just shattered. To be fair, doesn't he, that's how he blocks his Mine's punch at the end of 3 was with his forehead. Kiryu. Oh. He gets stabbed and choked with a baseball bat, but never has his arm cut off. Stab wounds. Ryuji just has a dramatic overreaction to the sight of Kiryu and Kaoru making out on top of him, and he was like, this arm must go. A sense of forehead, yeah. I'm pretty sure I've done that before. Now I'm confused. Hey Theo. I'm confused that the one barrel broke his armor completely. No, why are you... He's not even on the ground anymore. How can you stomp him? This man. Sir, are you gonna go? GG's stories are completely logical like that. I mean, next thing you'll suggest is that it's weird that Ryuji went on a tour across Japan eating food with Jungi-han. Yeah, and he's the one who caused Shinada to work as a nightlife writer. That was like my favorite part of that whole thing. Not only was it like the whole like we're just gonna go, I just want to go eat food, and Han's just like, I guess, okay, whatever. And then he sees Shinada and he's like, man, I'm a big fan, and Shinada's just like, big grumpy puss. Oh, I don't think I don't think anyone takes it seriously, but I guess can't say. Yeah, the the Jungi Han is interesting because then it raises a question of, is there 3 of them? Is that the same Jungi Han from 6? Is that a 3rd one? Do we know? I mean, there could be... That could be like the 20th one ever, for all we know. Maybe... I just really like the idea of Ryuji being Shinada's fan. I also liked how he believed him from the beginning, basically. Like that he had nothing to do with said scandal. No, Goda just adopted him. Oh, his real dad? I mean, he could be. We'll never know. That would be funny. I gotta stop it. Up. Hey, Elitus, how are you? Ryuji could have been a Jungi. He would have been the tallest one ever. What is this guy doing? Oh wait. Nice. Imagine if K2 made the old Jingwan leader have Jungi Hans. Find out in Gaiden that another 3 characters in the series were secretly Jungi Han. That's it, everyone's Jungi Han. Hey Adam, with all the shit RGG is pulling, the current Jungi Han could be Ryuji. You would hate them, but RGGs are... Well, the only thing saying that that's not the case is Jungi Han that we know in 7 is really short. He's like one of the shortest characters. Like especially like if you've ever seen the things where like people lined up all of them. Like I've seen it by like Hello Work. Like when you go in the door and there's a vending machine there, they line them all up in the same spot and then put them all side by side. And yeah, you can clearly tell he's short. Oh my god, Majima's participating. Hey, where are you going? Hey. I know. This guy not die? Oh no, it's... Oh my god. Hey Majima, anytime you want to go out there and just shoot this guy. Oh no. Alright, he's fine. I don't know. I feel like somebody's definitely coming back in Gaiden. I guess the question's just who is it going to be? Majima, your fucking head's in the way. Where did they go? It's not what kind I wanted. Yakuza? I mean... How old would he be now? I guess he could still be alive. Alright, so it's just these guys left. You ended that Mahjong game with 50k points after getting the terrible lucky mail. Nice. Way to show him. He just immediately shoots. I don't understand. I feel like she's even worse here on easy than on Dead Souls, which is blows my mind. As far as like, she just sees the aggro and just shoots them immediately. It's mixed up with my glasses again. Rude. Alright, that's new. I don't think I've ever bothered trying shooting the aggro. Really? Alright. Eyes go burr. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, since we were talking about that earlier, is there anything in like specific about Tanimura that he does that is scummy that you could, does anyone remember? Because I can't remember. I swear, sometimes I feel like I didn't even play Yakuza 4. I didn't play that game 3 times, no. Not me. I don't know. After all this though, the beginning of the game kind of seems a little funny now. Where, the whole thing in the alley where Tanimura shows up and then he's just like, oh, talking to Akiyama, and then he was just like, you should go, basically. And then he was like, oh, well, whatever, time's up. And then he's like, hey, whatever, and then he gets taken in, and Tanimura's just like, yeah, whatever, sucks to be you, and walks away. Just another shady cop. I just didn't know if there was something specific he did. Like, I guess in the game is what I mean. Because I kind of found it funny that,